used to be a nice guy. I'd text these girls all day, send them memes, shower them with compliments, try and be a really good friend. Not because I was nice, but because I wanted some puss. It never worked. I'd be stuck in the friend zone watching these other guys come in, text them once every 6 days, and then come in and pound them. But then I learned how to actually get girls and go on dates without wasting your time and energy on someone who could care less about you. And that is through instant polarity. My name is Johnny and I make self-improvement YouTube videos, and today I'm going to be telling you about how I fell into the nice guy trap. Growing up, I was always a really shy, awkward kind of guy. I had decent looks, I wasn't like an ugly guy.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
I just didn't know how to talk to girls, and I would watch my friends, like fucking be getting girlfriends and shit, and I'll just be left there like with my own dick in my hand. And I remember in elementary school, I had this crush on this one girl to an obsessive point, to a fucking weird point, right? And everybody knew it. And I remember, and obviously that's elementary school, but as we got into high school, I kept trying to text this girl. I kept on I'd be texting her, trying to send her memes, make her laugh, and all that. And in the red pill, we call this sniper mentality. You're laying there trying to snipe this one girl, trying to bag this one girl, instead of actually seeing your other options and being like, okay, this girl's not interested, or she's not showing me the attention that I want, so let me go to another girl. And I was stuck in that sniper mentality for fucking years, to be honest, man. I don't know, I felt like I was missing something, like I was empty. I wasn't doing what everyone else around me was doing. And I guess I just felt left out from that. And I remember, I forget how I found out, I think my friend, my best friend told me that she ended up getting a boyfriend. And when you spend hours, like every month, every fucking day, trying to make you had this crush on this one girl that you just obsessed with, and you're trying to make it work, and then you see she gets a boyfriend, and you get all pissed off, like what the fuck is it? And it's a dude who's like shorter than you. You're like, what the fuck does this guy have? Some fucking ugly ass kid and shit. Or well, he can be attractive as fuck. I don't fucking know, man. But you still hate him anyway, even though you don't even fucking know him. And man, bro, you feel that in your fucking body, man. You feel that in your heart. But then eventually I found self-improvement, and I found the red pill, and I started going on YouTube, watching videos on like push-pull technique and all this other shit, and all this red pill shit. And I came across this video from a self-improvement YouTuber, and he was talking about how you need to polarize girls. Instead of trying to be her friend, and get her to trust you and be comfortable with you and, be nice to her, instead of doing that, to actually just announce your intentions from the jump. Eventually, I made a goal for myself to start approaching girls. I wanted to start going up to girls, cold approaching, getting girls' phone numbers, going on dates. And to be quite honest, the first few times that I went up to girls, and it was so shit. I still, if you see my other videos, you know about this, but the first time I ever went up to a girl, she dead ass laughed me in my face, and was like, I asked for her number, or asked for her Snapchat, or whatever bullshit, and then she dead ass looked at me, laughed at me. This is in front of people, man. This is at the front of my school, right? People are fucking coming out for lunch and shit, and laughed at me and said, I gotta go, and just ran off. And I've gone through that experience where I got rejected, or I got embarrassed, many, many times from cold approaching, from going up to girls. But then at the beginning of this school year, the first day of school, actually, I came out of my cab. I'm looking at the fucking school, and right next to the entrance, I see this beauty of a girl, right? And dead ass, and this is a mistake on my part, but I looked at her, and I tell this thing that when you see a girl, you should go up to her instantly. I'm going to talk about it in this video. But I looked at her for a few seconds, and I was like, fuck it. I just went up to her. I started walking towards her, and she was just standing there on her phone or whatever. Chicks, right? So she was on her phone, and as I was walking up, she started to walk away, but I stopped her. I fucking stopped her. I didn't just go right in front of her and hey. I didn't do that. She was coming this way, so I went off to the side, and I was like, hey, and then she turned around and she stayed for the conversation, which boys, that's a good sign. That's instantly a good sign, you know, if she doesn't walk away immediately. Honestly, we had a good conversation. I got her number, and I could tell that like she was smiling. I could tell, right, that she was interested too, as I was too. And I got her number, and I don't think I texted her. I think for a few days, like a few days later or something, I texted her, and then she replied back with some dry ass shit. So she didn't say what I wanted to, so I didn't answer her. And then maybe like a week later, something like that, I asked her out to go to this. We went to this fair, right? This fair near my place, near my house. You know, rides and games and food and all that. And yeah, it was a really fun time, man. But I never would have had that experience if I didn't polarize instantly. Instead, if I went up to her and was like, "Oh hey, how are you? Are you ready for the first day of school?" If I went up to her and did some friendly, you know, like shit, like she would have thought I was gay. Nothing against gay people, but if you're trying to get girls, man, you can't be having that. But that's what happened. I didn't text her on Snapchat. I wasn't like in a talking stage with her for 3 months, and no, man, I went up to her, I got her number, and we went on a fucking date. And I felt like the man. As cringe as it sounds, I felt like this is how like got men back in the day, before phones and all this bullshit, would meet girls and go out with girls. But when you actually have the confidence to go up to girls and polarize them, which I'll explain how to do right now, I can't even describe it, man. You start feeling like a man. As fucking cringe as that sounds, like, oh, alpha male, you know, but honestly, and you stop wasting your time. You get right to the fucking chase, and then you don't have to worry about, oh, does this girl like me or not? Maybe I should text her tomorrow, or text her. Maybe I should. She's not replying. You don't have to deal with that. You now find out if a girl is interested in you within the first 3 seconds of meeting her. Okay, but what's the practical advice? How do you actually polarize women? So if we think of like polarity, like what is polarity at? If we think of a spectrum, right? Neutral is here, and then would fuck and wouldn't fuck, right? So we have neutral. This is the friend, you know, he's a friend, or the gay friend, or whatever, the gay best friend. This is a guy that this girl wants to fuck, right? Over here is like, oh, I'll do anything for this guy. I would fucking, I would kill a man for this guy. And over here is, give me a fucking restraining order and let me call the cops on this guy, right? This guy's fucking weird. I don't like this guy. And then, you know, here is like, oh, I would date him, or I wouldn't date, right? So many, I'm gonna say fucking, the majority of guys stay neutral. They don't have the confidence to polarize a girl to go either way. And what I mean by that is, you don't try to announce your intentions. You stay neutral, you stay a friend. You stay that nice guy. When you have the confidence to go up to a girl and be like, I'm attracted to you, I like you, I think you're cute, you're beautiful, whatever the fuck you want to say. She has no choice but to put you in the category. I'm attracted to this guy, or I'm not attracted to this guy. And a lot of the time, she won't. She won't be attracted to you. I don't know who this guy is. This guy is weird. This guy is ugly. He's a fucking, he's too skinny, whatever bullshit, right? Look at him, he's wearing an anime shirt, get the fuck out of my face, fucking weirdo. Most of the time, you will be here in the wouldn't fuck category. But sometimes, if you're an attractive guy, if you're on self-improvement, you're improving yourself, you know, you're getting bigger, getting more muscular at the gym, you know, improving your social skills, your confidence, she will be attracted to you. And you will be in this category. You would be in the would fuck category. You wouldn't even have a chance for her to be attracted to you if you stay neutral, if you don't have the confidence to tell her how you really feel. Instantly, that's the first fucking second you meet her. And it's like, no wonder you don't get girls, no wonder you don't go on dates. It's because you stay in neutral. You have not even tried you haven't even put yourself out there to be rejected. Or to be accepted, what's the opposite of reject? To be fucked, okay? At the end of the day, you win. Because now you know, okay, now you don't have to waste 5 months of fucking texting her on Snapchat, you know, snapping her, you know, trying to get her to like you. Now you know, okay, this girl's not interested in me. Have a good day. Goodbye, like. But when you do have a girl that says yes, that's interested in you, and is attracted to you, now you fucking know. Now you don't have to waste your damn time, bro. Now you know, okay, cool. This girl's interested in me. She gave me her number. Let's fucking go. Eventually, you find girls who are attracted to you. No matter how ugly you think you are, no matter how short you are, if you're 4 foot nothing, there will be girls who are attracted to you. And especially if you're on self-improvement, you're doing it the way I do, where you're improving all aspects of your life, social skills, confidence, everything. You will find girls that are attracted to you. But you can't be in fucking neutral. You have to leave that safe zone, that safe space that you made for yourself, and put yourself out there. You gotta stop trying to be her fucking friend and start being like, look, I wanna fuck. wait, no, don't say that. Don't say that. You gotta stop trying to be her fucking friend, her little, stop being like some fucking cheek, some guy she like fucking pulls on her cheeks and shit. I don't know if girls do that to you, man, but like I say, it's a nice guy trap, you're stuck. Once you've established yourself as her friend, you can't just turn automatically like, oh, I'm attracted to you. You can't polarize her then. Obviously you can try, but you know what happens, you text her, oh, I have to tell you something. I like you, I want to go out with you, I'm attracted to you. She leaves you unopened, she ghosts you. Oh, I don't want to ruin our friendship. She starts going to bed at 9 o'clock, apparently, she's not answering your text messages. And then you're staying up nights listening to fucking Juice WRLD, posting cringy fucking sad boy TikTok. But I know there's guys watching this like, but Johnny, how do I get out of it? There's gotta be a way out. What's the way to get out of the nice guy trap? There's not. But if you have to know, what's the smallest percent chance? What can I do? If you really want to get out of the nice guy trap, you disappear. You go away, you focus on yourself for months. You're bettering yourself, increasing your value as a man. And start achieving huge goals, change your life. And 1 year, 2 years, 5 years from now, you can go back to that girl and ask her out. But you won't. Because by then you'll have so many options that you'll realize that girl that you thought was so special, that you thought that girl you thought was the one, she's pretty average, average looking, kind of a bitch sometimes, kind of a bit of a whore, And you'll see that girl that you were about to ruin your life over, that you were about to kill yourself over, is just some average girl walking in the street. Because that's how it is as a guy on self-improvement. Once you start improving your life, all aspects of your life, not just the gym, not just mental health, but everything, you will start to not only increase the quantity, but also the quality of girls that you can attract. I have free one-on-one coaching until January 1st. Don't be afraid to give up the good for the great. Peace out.